What is going on, everybody? Tuesday afternoon. Doing a little grind session before work. I pick up some extra hours. Picked up basically someone's shift today from 5 to close. I figured trying to save money right now, and so I figured why not take the extra hours. So yeah, but we have a lot of stuff to talk about. Not to mention the new event that's going on today. So let's just get right into it. Also, just want to quickly apologize that I haven't uploaded anything. I've just been really busy because I found out that I'm not going to school this summer, but I'm going to school in the fall and then next spring. So with the two full schedules that I'm going to be having, uploads are probably going to be less and less in the future. Sorry. If I do upload a video, it's probably just going to be about a quick event. Not a whole lot of content unless I'm not busy. But I'm going to have two full fall and spring schedules, and then I graduate next, like, May or just before May with my bachelor's degree. So I'm very excited, I'm very happy, but my head's got to be in the game and I got to be focused in order to, like, graduate and be done so that I can move on, because I am just really ready to be done. Not that I haven't enjoyed school in the last 4 years of my life, but I just want to be done. I want to start my job. I want to, like, start designing things. I want to start pushing my photography to the next level. So yeah, I have to focus in order to do that. So just wanted to quickly mention that. Okay, so first off, the movie Detective Pikachu comes out Friday. This is not an ad, this is not a sponsored ad, nothing. I'm just letting you guys know. Detective Pikachu comes out this Friday. I'm hoping to score my tickets like Thursday night or Friday morning, so that Jackie, my mom, my sister possibly, and I can all go see it, because that's the plan. But however, since the movie came out, we do have a Detective Pikachu kind of event going on. I will go to Leak Duck on Instagram, his account, because he's really good with his information. And he's always just got, like, cool content that he uploads when it comes to Pokemon Go. So, without further ado, screen record this. Give me 1 second. Alright, it's on the screen now. So, Detective Pikachu event overview and summary. Increased movie spawns. So, like, Psyduck, Bulbasaur, Jigglypuff, Snubbull, and I think that's really it. And then we have movie theme raids, so Pokemon that are more likely to be in the movie are going to be in raid battles right now. We also have movie themed research, and I just got one of the researches a minute ago, and it's like kind of a hard challenge. I think I feel like it's almost like a riddle that I have to figure out in a way. And then we get double catch XP. We also have Shiny Apom, and can never pronounce the evolution for it, but both shinies in the game. We also have, when you do Go Snapshot, you get a chance at being photobombed by the Pikachu with the detective hat. So I already got one of those like half an hour ago. This is not going to be a very long grind session because I have to be at work at 5, so I'm going to do a little bit around here, go get some food, and then head that direction. We might just go to the mall early so that like I can spin some of the stops there, do some catching before work, and have time to eat my food, so I'm not like rushing, because I hate doing that. But I'm also probably gonna end up talking more in this video at night, since I work 5 to close. So I'm gonna try and keep this short and sweet for now, so you guys don't get bored. And then I'm gonna try and get this uploaded as soon as possible tonight too, so that not dilly-dallying. But so I guess the other stuff we can talk about probably a little later will be GoFest tickets. I'll just say right now, so I'm not holding you guys to it like, great, now we gotta wait till the next clip. I secured a GoFest ticket. I still have to pay my buddy back. However, Jacqueline will not be attending with me. My account, her account were never selected. I will kind of probably get into this more. I'm just gonna try, like I said, try and keep this short and sweet and to the point so that I'm not like dragging it on. But I disliked the way they gave out the tickets this year. I'm really butthurt. I felt bad for her that she could not attend with me, and she didn't have, the person who like was like, hey, I got you for a ticket, was gonna help out her too, but they were not in each other's friends list, so that didn't work out. And you have to be at least great friends to send somebody a ticket. There was a lot of people who were butthurt. There was a couple people that I know for a fact, one person that's a part of our group, he was selected and he was going to buy, or like he was selected and he was going to buy his tickets like the night of, and that was the last day they had given out tickets and they sold out. So he got home, went to go buy his tickets for him and his kids, and they had sold out. They sent out this tweet and I screenshot, sent it to the group, and he was like, wow, I got selected but never could buy a ticket. I don't know if he messaged or emailed Niantic. I never heard any more after that, but there was a lot of people who didn't get to go that really wanted to go. Anyways, I will talk about that more on and how I kind of feel, my opinions, and then feel free to share your guys' opinions on how you guys feel about it, because I'm a little butthurt. Like, I got a ticket and I'm blessed and I'm grateful that I was looked out for, but I feel bad for Jacqueline. However, my mom is taking her to Picnic. It's like kind of like an alternative rock festival. Like, they have bands that play from like noon till like 10 or 11 at night. So my mom and her are going to that like we went to last year. So in all, it's still gonna work out. They're gonna spend some quality time together, and I get to go play Pokemon or I get to go to GoFest. So it all worked out, but more on that later. Give me a second. I know there's been so much that's going on lately, it's just hard to remember everything. So I don't know how in the world that I forgot about this, but we have new legendaries for the level 5s. So we have, they're all regional based. Most people already know this is really not news to anybody, but Americas have a Zelf. I'm not sure, like, I'm really bad at this whole region thing, but they're all based on region. Misprit is in another region, and then the other one is Unix, I think, and that's also in another region. It does not sound like they are rotating at all, so don't know if we're ever gonna get these in the Pokedex. Maybe in the future. Right now they're not gonna rotate, but maybe in the future they will, and I'll get lucky. That, or if somebody happens to go to one of the countries ever in the future within the next, like, I don't know, that I'll get lucky. Maybe somebody trade with me one for in the future. I have no idea. But yeah, I've only done one Zelf raid since they've been out, and I had, I want to say like 11 or 12 balls. Jumped out of every one, and I'm struggling to hit it with at least a grade throw. Like, excellence are darn near impossible to hit on this guy or this thing. I also had a crappy one that I encountered, so it wasn't like terrible, but again, I wanted to catch the first one so that I could keep my streak going. So yeah, now have not caught one. I haven't done one since. But yeah, these are the new legendaries, so that's another thing that's been going on. Let me see here. Oh yeah, I don't think I need to screen record this, but Shiny Seal is in game now too. We got that over the weekend, I believe, or just before the weekend. Shellos and Shellas, I think that's, or Shellos and Shellas, I have no idea. There's a female and there's a male version. Those apparently spawned by accident, I don't know, something like that. They were also regionals. They spawned in America. Some people in my group got lucky when it came out of nowhere, and then they were gone. We also have Detective Pikachu, like, avatar outfit stuff that are in the game shop too now for the movie, so if you want, go snag some of that stuff. Let me see if there's anything in, like, the game news that I have to remember. Oh yeah, the Meltan thing, that's over with. I only did one box while the whole thing that was going on. Never got a shiny Meltan, but that's okay, because I got one the first time around, so not a big deal. Researches that there were some changes, also some like 2 kilometer, 5 kilometer, and 10K eggs, all that kind of changed around too. So no more, or a couple of things that were just ridiculously annoying that were always in there, I cannot think. Trap Inch was one, and then there was another one. This is also coming up, May 19th, Torchic Community Day. Don't think I need to like go, I feel like I'm kind of like probably going through everything that should have been talked about forever ago. That's my apologies for not. Like I said, things have just been really busy, and I've been trying to pick up as many extra hours as possible at work. So another thing I want to mention about the GoFest ticket, I have the north entrance. I'm also going Saturday, so most people in my group are going Saturday, so that was kind of fun that most people that I play with on a somewhat of a regular basis, I'm going with most of them to GoFest. I did not get a VIP or early admission, whatever you want to call it, ticket. Shout out to Mark for what he said. I appreciate what he said, that he knew he wished I would have gotten early access, but it's okay. He got early access. My people and I kind of had a talk of like, we think that the early access is to make it so like when general admission time is to come, that people who had early access will already be through and will be in and have been catching for at least an hour or two. And then the people that didn't have early access will just be able to start sliding in as fast as possible so that everybody gets in smoothly, you know. So like I said, I was a little bummed, but it's not a big deal. Again, I'm grateful and unfortunate because there were some people who didn't get a ticket. So I'm excited because this is my first year going. I'm gonna make a whole video on it. I cannot wait. I'm hoping that I meet some of the influencers such as Nick and Brandon. Hopefully some of the other influencers too. It'd be really cool to meet some of them since I've been watching their content for so long, and you know, they inspired me to start my own, you know, I mean, I wouldn't say inspired me to start my own channel because I had it before I was watching them, but inspired me to kind of get into the whole Pokemon Go content, because that's why I enjoy doing this, because, you know, I saw what they did and I wanted to start one too. And you guys have enjoyed the content since I show it to you guys, so appreciate that. Also, give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying this video so far. And if you haven't subscribe. Okay, so, like I said, I gotta work at 5 and it's 4 now. So we're gonna do a little bit of catching. I'm gonna start driving the direction of where my work is and pick up some Wendy's, because I don't know, Wendy's just sounded good. So do that and then head towards the mall, do a little bit of catching there and clock in at 5. And then we'll talk tonight after work, so. Still a long day ahead of me. And I haven't really done too much today just besides chilling. Rainy weather. Alright, let's do some catching. If I come across a shiny, I will record it. If not, I will see you guys later tonight. So if you guys don't see me till the next clip, it's probably because it's going to be dark and I'm out of work. So peace out until then. What is going on, everybody? So I never really got the chance to like talk about my whole feelings towards GoFest tickets, and I never really got to like talk about anything else more Pokemon Go related the other day, because by the time I got home from work, it was like almost midnight. Like, I completely killed it at work, everything was great, but then we had a situation with money and we were missing $74. My buddy and I showed that we hadn't done anything wrong. And then we got questioned the next morning by like managers, even though he's a manager too. We had to like explain everything that happened. Still, I haven't heard anything as to what's going on, if they figure out the whole $74 situation or what happened. But anyways, so I'm going to get coffee right now, and then I'm gonna start updating Fortnite because season 9 starts today. I've already kind of seen some previews of what happened. I also heard what Epic did. So if you haven't found out, I don't want to spoil it for you yet. A couple of my friends messaged me this morning after I was like, hey, season 9 is here, boys, but Epic did something. And they were like, what did Epic do? What did they take out? And then one of them FaceTimed me and was like, what happened? Tell me what happened, what happened? And I was like, they took a very, very important gun. That means a lot to a lot of people. That's all I'm gonna say. So I don't want to spoil it, because it kind of sucks, but they replaced it with something else that's pretty dang good, so I'm not too unhappy about it. So, anyways, we don't really talk about a lot of Fortnite here. This is more Pokemon Go content, so I'm gonna go get coffee, and then I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Finally back home. Got me a blueberry muffin. Just warmed her up, and got my coffee. Exactly what I was gonna do. So, I guess first we'll start talking about, I have one thing I do want to talk about first, because this happened the other day and I never got a chance to record it. I feel like there was actually a couple of things that happened. So, we had the Earth Day thing that happened, and I know if nothing ever got talked about during that, but Shiny Diglett was released, and this was the only Shiny Diglett that I got. So, actually, because this turns into, as Mystic 7, instead of 1 pile of poop, this turns into 3. We're gonna evolve it real quick. Like I said, it's only 10 CP. That was the only one I got lucky with. I got lucky actually right after I had my little toe surgery done, which I never talked about, so we'll kind of talk about what happened there too in a few minutes. I'm sorry, I'm like just been slacking. Too much is going on. Just haven't had time to make a video nor edit to upload one, so. It went up 10 CP, are you serious? I didn't know that was gonna happen. If I remember correct, it's not really any good. It's not terrible, but yeah. Well, Shiny Dugtrio now. Okay, and then another thing that happened just the other day after this event that we have going on started, I got lucky with Shiny Apom. So, I was like, when I clicked, I was like, woo! Had my little shiny reaction going on. I was really happy. So, I'm hoping I can get lucky with another one. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like it might happen. That, or I'm really hoping for a shiny Psyduck. Because if not, I'm going to end up trading for one of those soon. Because I'm like, I want one. I want that blue neon duck. It's just impossible for me to find. So, that's all besides me getting, I have 2 of these guys now. I'm also wearing, if it'll show it, there we go, wearing this special shirt and the hat figured I'd, you know, in spirit of the movie tomorrow I'm gonna go see, I figured why not have a little theme going on here. By the way, if you guys notice, I'm almost halfway to being a level 40. I cannot wait till the day I make that video. Like, that's gonna be very cool. I was thinking how crazy it would be if I could have grinded this 39 out to like the last little bit before Go Fest, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Like, the way it's looking, I'd have to be doing raid to raid to raid in order to be able to hit that, and that's just not gonna happen. So, as much as that would have been a crazy video to have happen, hitting level 40 at Go Fest, I'm not gonna be able to do it. It'll happen, I can guarantee, shortly after is what'll end up going on, or what'll end up happening, I should say. But alright, so I'm gonna put the phone down for 2 seconds here, but I want to send this message real quick and then record this, because I want to get kind of serious and in-depth in my opinion on all this, how I felt about it. It may be a solution that could perhaps be done for next year, I don't know. So, overall, like I said, I am completely blessed and grateful that I had a friend like be like, hey, I got you. So I'm not gonna like sit and talk about that a million times, because for people who didn't get them, like, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can say. Like I said, I know somebody in their group, like, they got selected, went to buy tickets that night, and they were already sold out. So I totally feel their pain for their kids, because I didn't go the last 2 years, and I didn't go last year specifically because Ethan's wedding. So for this year, like, it meant a lot to me to be able to go, and Jacqueline sacrificed not being able to get a ticket for me to be able to go, just kind of without her. So, but I kind of already explained the situation previous to be going to work that day. So yeah, I don't like want to sit there and talk about that a bunch. But I just want to say I'm sorry that for those people who like really wanted a ticket didn't get to go. I totally feel your pain. Like I do, and I know you're probably gonna be like, no, you don't feel the pain because you got a ticket. It's easy for you to say. I totally get that, because other people were saying that same thing too, and I was like, at that point, I didn't have a ticket either, so I totally get that. But again, I want to talk about my opinion on this. So just so everybody knows, feel free to leave your opinions in the comments. I'll leave the comments. Truthfully, I feel like they could have done a way better job at selecting. From what I heard last year was like, you basically just went on and bought a ticket, or you trying to think of like what somebody told me how they exactly did it. From what I know is you could go on, buy a ticket, and you could buy up to like, I want to say 4 or 6. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but I heard that it was craziness and tickets sold out like that, and then there were scalpers trying to like resell, so that kind of like ruined it. But from what I heard, like, most of the people in my group got to go last year, so obviously it was way easier to get a ticket from what I understood. And everybody, like, who wanted a ticket for the most part got one. However, this year, like, that wasn't the case. And obviously, like, I just said that in the previous clip, like, you had to be selected. And, like, I think the fact that they did the events tab on the game was a great addition to that, because then you had, like, you had to play the game in order to get a ticket, which you know, it should only be that way. I feel like they should have been doing that to the start, is having this events tab in the game, and then you just possibly buy your ticket from there without having to go on like a website or Ticketmaster or something like that. I don't know, I just feel like there could have been a way better structured system in order to get a ticket besides being this selected crap. Because they only did like 1 or 2 days of like letting people know that tickets went out, and they sent out the alert way after people had already been selected. So like that didn't help. It's like you were constantly like repetitively going back to the events tab checking, or you were checking your email like they said to do. And like I was doing that like around the clock until they were gone, because I was checking not only my account, but I was also helping Jacqueline make sure she checked her account, because she wasn't staying totally on top of it, because she was like, well, when are they doing it? And they were doing it at such weird times. Like, we found, Alex in my group, he found a chart, and he wasn't sure how accurate it was, but from what they were doing and sending out the alerts, it seemed semi like accurate. So like for most of like the first like 15 waves or whatever, they were doing like 4 waves a day or 5 waves a day of selecting people, and you might have gotten lucky one of those times, but I don't know, I just feel like they could have had a more structured way of doing it. They could have been better at announcing when they were selecting people. And overall, I just think the whole selection process was a complete, crap. Like, I'm not gonna cuss or say any other words, but I think it was just complete crap. Like, there are so many people out there who didn't get a ticket, and it just really sucks. Like I said again, if you want to leave a comment on your opinion, some people thought it was a good way to do it. I still think the events tab part was a great way, and having the ticket right on there is really nice, and just doing it through the app itself is a cool way to do it finally, instead of just going on a website. But I think just buying the ticket straight through the game would have been a cool thing. Would have just been much easier and less stress hassling, and less everybody in a panic and a frantic, hustle trying to get a ticket. It's just not, it's not fun, and it makes everybody just like, ugh, it's cringing. So the camera got charged a little bit. While I let it charge, I played a little bit of Season 9 Fortnite. I like what they did, the changes to the map. Still not gonna, ruin the spoiler on the other thing, so yeah. I remembered that Latios and Latias came back, and we got shiny variants of those. I got 1 shiny Latios and 2 shiny Latios, I believe. I think that's the one. Whatever. I'd have to look real quick. I know I got, I got 2 shiny Latios and 1 shiny Latias. We also had that Shuckle spawn thing, like, after Santosa, I got 1 shiny Shuckle. I don't know if I ever shared that. So, there's that. I showed you there were 2 shinies recently. I also did a lucky trade with Mark, and we traded shiny Groudons. So I traded one of his shiny Groudons for my shiny Groudon. Came back in 80%, so it wasn't that great. Shiny Stubble? Nope. If it would have, I would have recorded that. So, I think that's a bit all the news for everything for recent. I need to work on getting this edited and uploaded for you guys, so that, finally get something uploaded for once. I think I might go out for just a little bit. I need to shower and shave. Sister's thing is at 7. It's 3 now, so I got like 4 hours. So that's a while, but I think I might try and get out. Enjoy the weather a little bit for the day. So I'm working on getting this edited and uploaded. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Sorry it's been so long, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe, and I will, like I said, see you guys in the next one.